Welcome to Reread. Today I'm going through Book 2 of the Galaxy of Fear series, and this one is City of the Dead. Now I should mention at the beginning of every chapter is a little prologue about a mysterious scientist. Later on we're going to find out who it is, but there's this mysterious scientist and he's always hatching, getting ready for his new plan, telling Vader. And in this part he's dialing and talking to Dr. Evanson from, the canteen, Mos Eisley Cantina. And, kind of laughing. His plan is going, everything's going according to plan. It's almost like Aqua Teen Hunger Force, how it always began with, gentlemen, the mad scientist at the beginning, reveal the monster. I don't know, but he's always talking about, oh man, the devouring planet has been ruined. That was step one of his, Project Starscream. That's what we hear, and that's going to be the code name that they're going to find out at the end what that is all about. But for right now, the first step or something, somehow the planet's involved in this, and it's been defeated by those pesky kids in Hool, but he'll get his revenge. And so the planet is called Neacropolis, and Hool wants to do some studying on this ancient planet where they respect the dead. And of course, this is the part where Dr. Evanson is there. They see zombies, walking around, but that's impossible. The dead can't walk. They can't come back to life. And a priest called, what's his name? Pylam. He is convinced that there is a curse that people have been violating and going into the cemetery's sacred spaces, and now the whole planet's being cursed, and they need to make amends. And there's like crypt berries that are red, but they're poisonous, so you shouldn't eat them. Zack makes quick friends with someone who, when he finds him later on in the graveyard, sees that he's eaten the crypt berries. Why would he do that? It killed him. Oh no! And then later on, Boba Fett is looking for Dr. Evanson because he has the death sentence in 12, parsecs or whatever, until 12 sectors. And so Boba Fett's mad at him because he thinks Dr. Evanson kept alive one of his bounty. Because a bounty he just killed was seen alive on Necropolis. And he's going after Dr. Evanson too. And he kills him very early, but then Zack sees him alive later on. What is going on? And what it is Dr. Evanson has found a way. See, the crypto berries aren't necessarily poisonous, but they put you in a deep coma that makes you look like you're dead. And then there are these bone worms that have a special serum injected into them by Dr. Evanson already. And the bone worms, they kind of eat the dead. And as they suck the bone marrow from your body, his the crypto berry juice formula serum that he made, it's a special serum. He uses the berries as part of it, but it takes over and turns you into one of the living dead. And so he did it to himself. He injected himself in it. So when Boba Fett killed him, he really did kill him, but when the bone worms ate his flesh underneath the ground, when they buried Dr. Evanson, he came back to life as a zombie. And all they do is they twitch a little bit. And Dr. Evanson somehow is the master zombie, and everyone else serves him, like Zack's friend who is back from the dead now serves Dr. Evanson. And they give Zack these berries, and now he's what everyone thinks is dead, and he gets buried alive. How scary is this? And then the bone worms start chewing through the coffin as Tash and DV, there's another droid called DV9 that's kind of their tutor and guardian. So DV and Hool are trying to figure out trying to unravel the mystery of how Zack died, or how they thought he died. Meanwhile, Zack's in the coffin smashing bone worms as they enter into the coffin, but there's getting to be too many. And then he hears a big thud, another big thud, and Boba Fett's there. Oh, you rescued me. And Boba Fett didn't care about rescuing the kid. He just wants to know, hey, the droid said you saw Dr. Evanson. Is that true? Where is he? I'm going to kill him again. And when he tells Boba Fett just drops him over to the side, and Zack looks down, the coffin's filled with bone worms. And he was like, oh my gosh, that was a close one. They almost started sucking on him, and they were already on him a little bit when he got pulled out. But he's like, whoa, that was really close. I almost got turned into a zombie. Eventually, Boba Fett is always going to get his man and kill Dr. Evanson again, this time for good. And it's revealed that Pyram, the priest of the planet, was in on it with Dr. Evanson. And also this was somehow connected to Project Starscream, even though they don't know how. But they foiled it again, whatever that plan was with Dr. Evanson. And the epilogue here is one of my favorite ones. They ask Zack if he's okay. He's like, I'm fine. I don't need to go to the hospital. Guys, I'm fine. And then as they're walking away, he's a Mr. Fix-It guy. He's trying to fix something, and his hand starts twitching uncontrollably. Because the bone worms did get to him a little bit. Now, this was kind of interesting, but they never touched back up on that. I thought they were going to, but they never did. Overall, City of the Dead, it's great. It concludes Dr. Evanson's little series from what we know about him from the Tales from Mos Eisley book, and now what he's doing, you know, the mad scientist it was doing on Necropolis, and gives him a fair ending, which I think is great. But the best, as they say, is yet to come. See you next time.